You know, they say that there's a fine line between comedy and tragedy. Comedian Tig Notaro knows that better than most people. One day after she was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer, she performed in an LA comedy club. Comedy great Louis C.K. was also there, and he was so impressed, he put her performance online. It's been downloaded more than 75,000 times, and Tig Notaro joins us at the table. Louis C.K. was apparently blown away by what you did, Ms. Notaro. So let's get a sense of your story. You get the diagnosis. You were diagnosed with cancer. You thought, okay, this is something I can handle.
Yeah, I just assumed, I don't know why I assumed, it would be stage 0, just, you know, go in, lumpectomy or whatever, just, I don't know.
But it was not. It turned out to be stage 2 and in both of your breasts.
Yeah, and the left side, the tumor was invasive, and they said they wouldn't be able to tell if it had spread or not until surgery. So
are you a person that just says the show must go on? Because most people, Tig, would get that diagnosis and say, you know what, I'm going to take a couple days off and absorb that. But you said, I've got a show, and I'm going to go on stage.
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely a little out of my mind at the time, but I had written this material, and I wanted to see if what it would do. I was working on a segment for This American Life, the NPR radio show.
I am familiar.
I'm
familiar. So give us a sense of what you did. You go on stage, because I wasn't there, we weren't there. Give us a sense. You go on stage and you say what?
Hello, good evening. I have cancer. How are you? I have cancer. And I originally thought I was just going to go on stage and just sit down and be like, listen, it's been a crazy few months. I have some new material that I'm not sure how it's going to go. And then I thought, that's lame. I can't open a show apologizing for myself, essentially.
Just tell the truth. Just let them know what's going on. Were you worried about how it would be received?
Yeah, I was scared that I might offend people, and then I was like, I was scared that somebody in the audience maybe had cancer, or a loved one.
And would think this isn't funny.
Yeah, and then I was like, wait, I have cancer. So I felt like I could go out and do that.
But the reaction was what, Tig? This is what I think was so amazing from the people that were there.
Yeah, I was not expecting the reaction. I was on stage, people were laughing, and people were crying, and people were listening. It was such a mixture, and the entire audience, I always tell people, it was the perfect people that were there that night.
Louis C.K. said that he'd never seen anything like it, and he downloaded it, and the reaction has been amazing. You must feel the support of people. Because people should also know, during this time, you've also lost your mom. Your mom fell and hit her head, and she died. You went through a breakup, and then you're diagnosed with cancer in a very short period of time. How much more can you take, Tig Notaro? Really?
I don't know. I mean, every day I'm like, oh, whew, I'm through that. And then I go, oh, wait, maybe my story isn't over. And, you know, a friend of mine we were in the car, and she was going to do a U-turn. I was like, oh, don't. I'm in the car.
Yeah,
you know, who knows?
They always say God doesn't give you more than you can handle.
Yeah, well.
Well, you're saying, I don't need any more.
I'm all set.
How's your health before we go? How's your
Well, I had a double mastectomy, and they got all the cancer, and it didn't spread. And then I had further testing that said that I only have a 7% recurrence rate. So I feel really good, I'm happy.
Continued success. Continued success.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tig.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming.